Guyana's parliament took a new low on Monday after police were called in to remove opposition MP One Ejil, who refused to follow the orders of the speaker. On Friday, it was Santa in the parliament. Now on Monday, high drama unfolded in the House again. It all started when the Speaker of the National Assembly, Dr. Barton Scotland, agreed to stick to the time frame for the examination of the budget of the Ministry of the Presidency. It was earlier agreed that 2 hours would have been dedicated for the examinations of the estimates, revenue and expenditure. When the first 2 hours expired, the Speaker granted additional time, but said it was time to move on when the additional time ended. But opposition spokesman on economic services, Mr. Ejil, demanded more time. The Speaker then informed Mr. Ejil that he was out of order. Mr. Ejil then told the Speaker that he had no problem being out of order.
Sir,
that I must
on a matter
order
of
you,
principle, I stand up to be out of order, sir.
That I must
because
order you to leave.
If we have 4 additional programs that have been added to the Ministry of the Presidency, and the same 2 hours that was given last year is going to be given to this year with 4 additional programs, it means the government don't want scrutiny of this budget. That is what it means.
The other
and I
member,
will stand up and be out of order, sir.
The other member is out of order, and I must order you to leave this chamber and take no further part in the business of this matter for this.
As the exchange between the Speaker and Mr. Ejil heated up, the Speaker made his way out of the chamber as the police were called in to dislodge Mr. Ejil from his seat and escort him out of the chamber.
Sergeant at Arms, you will take steps to enforce the Speaker's direction. If you need assistance, then you will have to get it. And remember, Mr. Shearer, please take your seat. I am not entertaining comments at this stage. When we are through with this matter, then we will proceed.
Despite the drama started by Mr. Ejil's posture, the parliamentary opposition says the Speaker should be held responsible for sinking the National Assembly to a new low.
I've seen egregious breaches in this chamber from the other side that he refused to act on. Yeah. And on this issue, suddenly the police is called in. Yeah. So we're going to have to, he would have to deal with this personally, the Speaker. Yes. Yeah. And there has to be an apology to all of our members of Parliament, and we have to take further action on this matter. Yeah, exactly.
Minister of State Joseph Harman said the Speaker acted correctly by taking a stand in the matter. He said all members of the House must know that the Speaker is the ultimate arbiter of the Parliament.
The Speaker is the person who controls the business in this House. And he cannot, Mr. Ejil or no other member of the House, can decide that they will violate these rules of the House by refusing to take action when the Speaker tells them to do so. If this were to be allowed to go like that, we will have chaos. Because no one respects the Speaker's ruling anymore, and we can do as we wish. What's the purpose of having us here in this House? So Mr. Ejil must know, the PPP must know, that the Speaker's ruling must be obeyed.
Former House Speaker Raphael Trotman, currently Minister of Natural Resources, expressed indignation at what he has observed recently in terms of parliamentary demonstrations by the opposition members of the House.
We are quite distressed at what we see is an evolving pattern of disrespect. It was meted out against His Excellency the President a few weeks ago on November the 2nd. There has never been a disrespect of the kind seen in Parliament on the 2nd of November, and we have never seen today's events repeated before. Previously there were incidents where people hurled objects at former speakers in the 1970s, but nothing as we have seen. And what is more amazing is the rapid descent. That in November you would see that, and then in December you see something else. And we have to maintain order.
Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality!
Royd and James, HGP Nightly News.